my voice is so bad right now.
It's okay, you'll be fine. All right, welcome back to the interview area here with Asterisk Talley. Now that you've finished your first U.S. Women's Open, how awesome has this entire experience been?
It's crazy. Nothing like I imagined before. I imagined it being like super fun, but it was even better than I thought. Even with the bad round in there, I still had the time of my life yesterday and today, and it was still such a fun week.
And what were the crowds like, especially on the weekends? I mean, you had a pretty big following.
Yeah, they were crazy, but sometimes that's fun to have. I don't really think it got to me like in my head, but it was super fun to have supporters out there, and I think that's a big part of just playing golf.
And what did you learn about yourself this week?
I can make par from anywhere. My dad used to always tell me that all the time. I was like, yeah, whatever. But, I had so many putts yesterday, 3 putts everywhere, and I probably had like 20 putts today, but they were all for par. But, I missed a bunch of fairways. My irons weren't working today very well, but I made like all of my par putts almost. So it was pretty crazy out there. So, yeah, I can make par from anywhere basically.
Are you ready to go back to school?
No, I'm not ready. I'm dreading it already. I wasn't even thinking about that, but it's going to be hard.
Sorry to bring that up, but what do you think some of your friends will say when you see them back at school?
They don't know about it. They just like when I post on like my story, they're just like, oh, why do people like want your autograph? Like, you're not even like that famous. But I'm just like, yeah, whatever, guys. I'm just like back at school. It's just like, I don't want to be here.
Open up for questions, Tom.
Hey, what would you say was like an oh wow moment for you this week?
I feel like just teeing it up on the first hole every day and probably finishing, those moments were just like, I can't believe I'm here, like playing the U.S. Open with all these pros and just like a major tournament.
And then we saw your dad out there, on every shot almost. How would you describe your relationship with him and his role in your development and passion for the game?
We're super close. He knows my game better than anyone, probably better than myself sometimes. But, he's always there to, like, help me fix whatever I need to fix. He's always, like, analyzing my round to know, like, to get ready for other things. Even if it's a tournament in 2 months, he's like, we're going to work on this for the next 2 months until the tournament. And he always tries to help no matter what, good or bad. It's just always, like, improvement.
And how do you think you can manage the expectations moving forward from this week in terms of what you think you're capable of moving forward?
Yeah, it's going to give me a lot of confidence going forward, knowing that I made the cut really easily and that, without the bad round yesterday, I could have really been in contention. And I feel like it's just going to give me a lot of confidence, and I'm going to stay calm through my rounds.
And we saw so many smiles from you this week. Just give us a sense of how competitive you are and how determined you are to continue to improve.
Yeah, I'm really competitive no matter what it is. If I'm who can finish their work faster, I'm going to finish it fastest for sure. But, I'm competitive in everything, no matter like golf, outside of golf, anything. But, I feel like I'm a really happy competitor. If I lose, I'm still going to congratulate you. I'm not going to be a sore sport about it. I'm just going to congratulate you for doing better than me and move on.
Up in the front, Brian.
Just when are you finished with school for this year?
June 6th.
Okay, so you're not that much.
Yeah, not long.
Have you ever? I know you competed in other events. Have you ever had to sign? How much have you been asked to sign autographs before this week?
Not much. I don't think. People back home always want it because they're like, you're gonna be so famous, but like. This is the first time I've had like a bunch of kids ask for it, which is really cool. I feel like it's a full circle moment for me because, I was once there, and I just feel like this is the first time I've had this many, so.
And I noticed, like, following along, you had an awful lot of people cheering for you, which is probably a little different, too. It seemed like people like rooting for the 15-year-old amateur.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like just because of how young I am, people want to root for me. They see me playing well in the first 2 days. They want to follow, and I feel like that's really cool. Just having faith in me throughout my golf, even when I'm playing bad, they still stuck around. They were still like, keep your head up, whatever. It's just one hole, but I feel like that's really cool to have supporters. That's a big part of golf.
And we'll do a final question to Dom in the back.
Can you just talk about your involvement in the National Development Program and the benefit that's had on you or could have on you continue to move forward?
No, it's awesome. I'm really happy to be part of the team. You know, it's when I got the call, I was super happy. I feel like the drills and stuff they do, you know, the preparations, it's really good and helped me improve to this moment. And I feel like it's definitely going to help me in the future going forward to bigger tournaments, biggest tournaments I've had in my life. So, yeah.
Thanks so much. You gained a lot of fans out there this week.
Thank you.